dog just... Excuse me. Alright, thank you for clicking back onto another one of my YouTube videos. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the sequel to Up, or Up 2, what I'm assuming it will be called. Everyone knows the movie Up. It's about Carl Fredricksen wanting to share a life with his wife Ellie, and they want to go to Paradise Falls, so he buys tickets for them to go to Paradise Falls. But unfortunately, they never make it because Ellie ends up passing away, and Carl then just becomes very sad and depressed and everything, until he sees this one book that him and his wife made about all the adventures that they would have. By the way, Up is me and my girlfriend's favorite movie. She got me the adventure book for all of our adventures to put in there, and I'm very excited for that. So going back to movie Up and the movie Down, or Up 2. Up is, in my opinion, one of the best movies that Disney has ever made, and they are making another one that is supposedly very sad. By the title, you can probably guess. Down. Sad. Anyway, right now the mood for most Disney movies is pretty sad, based off of the past movies. For example, Inside Out 2. I don't really want to spoil it for you if you haven't watched it yet, but go watch it. It's good. In fact, Disney movies have been sad in the past, but they also do teach a lot. For example, in 1994, Disney released The Lion King, which tells a fun and interesting story about loss and betrayal and how life is. Bambi shows us how meaningful our lives can be. Now back to Up 2, or Down. We left Carl and Russell back in their hometown on the spirit of adventure instead of a house like the one Carl and Ellie built, which is very sad because they obviously built it by hand. And the saddest moment, other than the beginning, of when Carl watches his house drift off down below them into the clouds below. I just find that really sad. I also noticed that in the first movie Up, Carl associated his house with Ellie, his wife. He finds that Ellie lives not in his house, she lives in his heart and in his mind. The saddest part that I think is when he says bye to his home, though. Back to the rumors that I have read about, which all comes from yahoo.com/entertainment, if you want to check it out. In the movie Down, Doug, Russell, and Carl are preparing to go back to Paradise Falls to be where Carl once wanted to be. But reading the article that I will link down below, Doug the dog gets very sick and ultimately... My dog just... In the movie Down, Doug, Russell, and Carl are preparing to go back to Paradise Falls where they once wanted to be. they have to travel back to Louisiana, their hometown. I had no idea that they were from Louisiana. Never knew that. They go back to their hometown in Louisiana to save Doug's life because Doug does get very sick and they're very concerned or worried about this. I guarantee you right now that me and my girlfriend, when we watch this together, we are going to cry. Disney first announced the movie Down on November 5th of 2023 on Mousetrap News, which they published an article announcing that there's going to be a sequel to the movie Up that was released in 2009, and they are going to make the movie Down, but there is no exact timeline for this. But here are some updates that I have right now about the movie. I will provide more in the future as it goes. If you want to follow my YouTube channel, that would very much help. So just click that red subscribe button right down below. So Disney first announced Down, or Up to, on November 5th, 2023. On Mousetrap News, which they published an article announcing that there will be a sequel to Up that was released in 2009, and they are making it Down or Very Sad. They just hinted at the name Down, but it could just be named Up to. A little known facts about the movie, which I will be making more updates to. Keep that in mind. It will be a heartbreaking movie. Like I said, Doug gets very sick and who knows what happens. I think I read something that he might die in the movie. There's just a lot of other things in it as well. So it will be heartbreaking. Knowing about the movie Up, when it first came out to now, if anyone wants to guess how much the movie made, but it made around roughly $735 million. The movie Up made $735 million, so they're not going to go bankrupt anytime soon. It's one of the highest rated Disney Pixar movies ever, and all of this information comes from yahoo.com/entertainment, which I will leave a link down below in the description. Anyway, so that's a little bit of information that I have about the movie Up to. If you like it and want more of it, please give me a thumbs up. Comment down what you want me to get information on, whether it is a movie, a sequel that you like. Honestly, just tell me your favorite movie down below. While you're at it, hit that subscribe button. It might be in 2026, honestly, but it could be by the end of 2025. That is another thing I was hearing. But don't hold me to it. Anyway, be sure to like, comment what you want me to research next, whether it's a movie, car, whatever. I'll make a video on it. I love everyone. Thanks so much. Peace out.